Hey Daz, oops, wrong way round, swap it over. Sorry about that, it's wrong way round. I'm just going to quickly race through this. We've spent enough time in co-projects together in different businesses addressing similar issues, so I'll just frame it up. Luckily I just went to Officeworks, and as a consequence I've replaced my marker pens, checking that I've pulled out a whiteboard marker. Okay. So point number one, I guess, is this, and that is that obviously it would be done everything in a very ethical, proper, sensitive, etc. way. We're going to just quickly run through some stuff, but the rollout needs to satisfy all those perfect criteria that always needs to happen in a business. So let's hit topic number A and topic number B. And topic number A we were speaking about, and I'm trying to describe to you a concept which I call a U summary, right? So that concept is a U summary, right? And I've used this for a very long time. You'll recognize some of this, it's been fine-tuned over the years. What we really need to do is we need to understand the people that you're dealing with and where they are. And rather than contextualizing it, and it's this person and exactly, it's the style of person, been with the business a long time, not whatever those high-level characteristics are. So the first part of the U summary is you are, right? This is who they are, not their role, not, it's intrinsically within the business, they are. They've come off the tools, they're coalface learnt, they're fantastic at that side of it, they explain everything very, very well in that area, but they haven't had that management finesse, or they've come from the management side of it and they don't understand the practical, whatever that is. So the first part of that is the you, right? The second part of that then becomes, right, the issues that you believe they're facing, right? So their difficulty is this, that they are this situation, right? And these are their issues, this is the pain, right? And then the next box of this says, ideally, right? Ideally, this is where I would like those people to be. You know, if I could just wake up tomorrow morning and they were, or they knew this and this, because basically speaking, what's going to happen from this is we take each of the U summaries and that builds up to some scenarios, right? And those scenarios are probably common as well, yeah? But by building them from the very specific to the scenario, we make sure when we have the scenario, it works for all the people. If we just start with the scenario and we're trying to then convince someone. Whereas in this case, what we're doing is, if this is what you're facing and this is what your issues are and this is where we're trying to get to ideally, yeah? And then this last part of this one is what's stopping that from happening right now. It's as simple as that. So it's not the person's name, and you'll probably start by doing, you know, Charlie, person number one. And then you go, oh, actually, Bill and Margaret are a bit like that as well. So fashions, right? And they probably fit into roughly the same category. And then we pick someone else and we go, oh, they're a little bit like this. So you end up with some U summaries with some commonality. By the way, not for now, right? But this is a very interesting exercise when you do it with customers. Ironically, I've started very, very quickly. Your business has operational processes in place to deliver wonderful solutions for your customers, but somewhere there's tiny little disconnections, etc., etc. We help business to identify what it is they're missing. So that's someone else, but same kind of message, right? So this is the U summary. The second component, grab a different colored pen, very, very quickly grab that one, right, is to understand a bit of a mountain, right? So in this particular instance, right, this is the mountain and there's some issues, right? And right now you're here, right? So here. Now, there's a whole lot of things going right and that's fantastic, right? Great. But there is some pain. And just like we're talking about a process here, what specifically are the issues which are being faced over here? Because by understanding what those issues are and then tailoring and saying, okay, that's the issue, business issue, whatever it might happen to be, they're the U summaries, this is what we've got to get past, and then over on this other side here, what do we believe that utopia looks like? Yeah? And I'm thinking utopia is spelled like that, right? So if you can bullet point to me just the U summaries and just the what are the mountains we've got to overcome, I'll just do my best to flick back to you strategies that help in those exact scenarios. And I guess as a bonus, if you like, because we've got that level of understanding already, you might be able to specifically come up with, sort of I have a third colour, you might like to then turn around and say, listen, I'll tell you what my people aren't good at, right? They're not good at, so a little bit of an aside, they're not good at dealing in a confrontational situation with a client who's got a problem with the person who's on site, or the person who's responsible for the site dealing with some aspect of the person who's on site, or this is the customer situation that we're facing. So if you've got any specifics of dealing with this or negotiation or whatever that happens to be, I guess tripods, I very quickly threw one up here, 3 points to fight a plane, the U summary, the what are the issues, and the what do you think needs to be done, and I'll throw some stuff back. I didn't intend that to be 6 minutes. I can't believe it's 6 minutes, but nice to see you. Nice to have spoken to you on the phone, and hope that's better than a video. Cheers, mate. Have a great day. See ya.